What's going on, guys? We're back here with the Open Opinion Podcast, and I'm Vil.
I'm Damon.
And we got a very special guest with us today, one of the big social media guys.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Raheem.
Raheem? Who's Heem?
I'm Heem, bro.
He's
That's
Heem.
He's
I don't know what else to tell you.
I'm big on TikTok and YouTube, and I feel like it's so it's really surprising to me and like hard to grasp how you can build such a like huge career on social media now.
It's crazy, bro. It's really crazy.
Like some of the richest people are like, tech geniuses. What happened to like, the manufacturer inventors and shit like that?
That's downgraded nowadays, boy.
Yeah.
If you not 1 mil followers on Instagram and TikTok, you ain't it.
Yeah.
That's one of them. Yeah.
So question for you real quick.
Okay.
How did you get started with all that stuff?
So back in 2019, I graduated high school and I wanted to be an actor. So I set up a Backstage account. I had my first audition. It was for a pilot for a TV show on Disney Channel.
Oh, for real?
And I went and absolutely bombed it. I was camera shy. They whipped the camera out and I just froze up.
I'm
not gonna lie to you.
No, and it was with Disney too.
It was Disney too.
That's that Jake Paul stuff right there, bro.
Like, I mean, it's so thrilled. I met the producer of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in Austin and Alley, and it was it. And I was there. And as soon as they whipped the cameras out, I just stopped. I forgot my lines and everything.
Dang.
So when it happened, I got in the car, I Ubered home, and on the way home, I was like, I want to be famous, but I don't think I'll be able to do it in this path, so I'm going to do it on my own.
Okay.
So I started a TikTok account.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's pretty. I see so many people nowadays like prioritizing fame as a career path because it's such like if you can do it, then you can fucking do it. Like you can make millions and millions of dollars off of making entertaining content. Like how Mr. Beast started with just like the small videos. He started with one. I think his like first big hit was like giving like $10,000 to 10 people or something like that.
Yeah, before that, bro, he was in the backyard smashing watermelons.
Yeah,
like,
just doing like, stupid stuff.
What?
And, you do that for a long period of time and you gain a following and you gain that following that makes you millions,
100%.
Like there's YouTubers that like say that the YouTube money pool is so expansive and unnecessary that they have no idea what to do with the money that they're accumulating,
Hey, I wish I was in them shoes, boy. Who you telling?
Yeah, for real. And I mean, I feel like that's why everyone wants to be there because it feels like it's so easy, I don't want to go to college for 6 years to learn about a whole bunch of stuff I don't care about, to do a career I don't really like, to make a quarter of as much money as I could be making on social media.
Doing the same things you do every single day.
Yeah.
Like you wake up and let's say you go to the store, you go to the gym, whatever. Put a camera in front of your face. You already doing it, bro. And the next thing you know, you posted it on
Vlogging,
Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff, and you got people watching your daily life. Like you got people seeing you sneeze, bro. Like
yeah, and I mean, I feel like that's kind of like the con of it that people don't really see. You don't see the cons of being famous until you're famous. And a lot of the people who are famous talk about how horrible it is and how they feel like they have no privacy anymore because you've made your whole career around your life and who you are. And I mean, the con of that is everyone wants to know what you're doing.
you just have no privacy.
no.
Yeah.
What do you feel like is one of the biggest downfalls of like being one of the high-end influencers?
I just feel like pressure to be consistent, because you do have a normal life just like everyone else.
Yeah.
But like, when you're higher status and following, that means you have more people who are expecting your content, your work.
And I mean, if you aren't consistent, you lose like a great portion.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Whereas like if it's a normal career, like you're a doctor, you can just take like a 2-week vacation and go get another doctor.
Yeah.
But these with the followers and stuff, if you're building a career around your fan base and the people that know you or your relevancy, if you go out of that relevancy, then say like in the doctor situation, that doctor will come and replace you, that influencer will come and replace you, but they won't care that you're back.
No.
Come back from your vacation, they're like, I've been through you, I'm cool.
We're done. Move on.
I've seen your stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, there's also the pro of like how independent it is, like how it's like one of the most entrepreneurial careers I think there possibly is. Because I mean, it's not only based around you making the success for yourself. It's literally based around you as an individual.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's like you building a business, and then there's you making yourself into a business.
Oh yeah. My thing is, it's like when you start off, that's when you see all the cons.
Yeah.
You don't really look at the pros too much because I mean, prior to starting, you may look at the pros and be like, okay, I can do this and make this type of money. I can do this or make this type of money. But then you get into the process of it, you really start seeing like the intricate details of having to post, having to edit, and having to find people to collab with, and actually find things to do that people will feel like it's worth watching. If you don't find those key points, you're gonna end up right at the bottom of the pole with everybody else who wanna be like. You're.
Yeah, there's a lot of intricate details that go into, you know, being a standout entertainer or influencer. Like you have to know, you know, when to post and who to post to and how to format your stuff so it's most, you know, entertaining and eye-catching.
Oh, yeah.
And if you aren't doing that stuff, even if you're, you know, widely entertaining, but you don't edit very well, then, you know, people aren't going to watch it. Or,
same thing with like timestamps and all that type of stuff
Yeah.
too. If you don't pay attention to the small details, you got this great project you just filmed. If you're not editing right, if you're not posting at the right times and all that stuff, you're really not doing anything. You're going to end up right back where you started, nowhere.
What's some troubles you've had with like those fine details?
Editing, honestly. I'm not really good at editing at all. So whenever I'm doing it, it takes me like 3 days to get a full minute's worth of content. I'm
Really?
bad. Yeah. And then it just kind of discourages me to do it. And I just keep postponing it because it's such a nag to get back into it.
Yeah.
So what are your ways around it? I know like some people they're like, okay, I'm trash at editing, but I know if I can do this in one take and it be within that 30-second little time span, then I'm cool.
Yeah.
Like what's your like way around that?
Honestly, I just go through it. I don't really go.
Just deal with
I
it.
just deal with it.
That's the best way to do it.
Tolerance
You know?
is.
100%.
I mean, editing is kind of a huge part of making an entertaining video and any entertaining content. You know, you kind of have to get good at editing, which I've you know gotten in the groove of. I feel like experience is a great teacher for that. You know, just trying out all the buttons and trying out every single thing that you can do with the software.
Oh yeah. Editing is definitely a big trial and error type program.
Yeah, and I mean, it's also a make or break. Like, if you don't edit very well, you can make a really entertaining content into, you know, something that's just a cringe to watch.
Oh, yeah.
But, if you know, if you just tweak a few knobs here and there, it can turn it into, like something you can't pull your eyes away from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's definitely a lot of those different types of videos out there. It's like, even when I put out stuff myself, I'm saying like, all right, I just filmed. I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then I go to edit it, and I'm like, dang, this ain't it. Let's go back up to the drawing board.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I've been doing editing for a while now,
Yeah.
probably about 4 or 5 years now. And when it comes to video editing, but photography, I've been doing it for a while. But video is definitely a whole different realm.
Yeah, I feel like for me, the biggest, like the hardest thing to come over rather than editing is more of like the when to post and what to post on what, you know? And I feel like that's like a huge part too. But there's also that side of me that's like, if it's entertaining enough and done the right way, then it doesn't matter when you post, you know, it's going to catch eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick question.
Yeah.
Kind of back to what he just said, like when it comes to what to post, where to post it, how to post it. I know for like some of the bigger like TikTokers and YouTubers and stuff like that, most of their followers from like TikTok or YouTube will follow their Instagrams and stuff like that. But when you start off on like Instagram and then you moved over to like TikTok and YouTube, how do you know what to post and what to post? Because I know that like your audience is kind of different from like Instagram and like Facebook and stuff like that than it is on TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of just take the structure of other people. I don't copy their content, but I take the structure of how they lay out their videos and their posts. I kind of like incorporate my ideas with their structure.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not so much copying, but taking ideas from successful businesses and people is what builds a successful business or person.
I mean, I feel like that's just moving with society.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to use your tools and
being resourceful.
Exactly, other people's success. That's a resource. Use it. Use it to your best advantage.
Definitely a lot of copying nowadays. People copied other people's whole careers and whole identities. Like that person that liked the fake Drake.
I was about to say that. I know y'all seen like the fake Drake and all that stuff.
Remodel your whole life and whole appearance just to be known as the shadow of someone else.
Bro, he's made like serious money
because you look like Drake.
Bro, he'll literally throw on some sunglasses, throw on some Louis Vuitton, and literally go to an event and they'll pay him $25,000-$30,000 just to sit there.
Yeah,
like bro.
Just like pretend like you're Drake for a little while.
Literally, bro. Just
doesn't matter.
Wait till somebody notices.
They have, bro.
I'll give you $10,000 every second that they don't notice you.
I wish. That's the check for real.
People don't even care. They're so starstruck that they're like, "You look different in person." It's like, I know. Cameras do a lot.
Bro got a gap. Like, what?
Freestyle something for me. It's over.
Oh my god.
But I feel like that social media, like the ability to create such a successful career on social media, has changed people so much. Like back in say the 1950s, there weren't people copying, politicians or people weren't copying inventors or CEOs. They were doing their own thing.
I think there was people trying to, they just couldn't.
Yeah, I mean copying like the ideas, but like the whole. It's so popular nowadays to copy someone's entire aura and everything about them.
I mean, when you're given the content to study, it's kind of really easy to do it. And
it's so important too nowadays. Basing your business model for who you are and your profile on social media and basing that off of a successful one is so much more it leads you to success a lot better than if you just said whatever, I'm going to do my own thing. But I feel like that independency is kind of being rid in social media or rid from the young society nowadays because they want to be like these social icons who have successful careers so much. Like from acting to influencing to, I mean, really anything on social media that doesn't involve the actual engineering. If it's just you influencing other people because you're entertaining, it's really kind of hypnotized society to where it's like, okay, I need to be like that person, but like that person doesn't really have any skills aside from being entertaining.
That's my big thing, bro, is like, let's just say all this China BS does happen and they ban TikTok. What are TikTokers gonna do?
Go to YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, post on yeah, go to YouTube Shorts.
Touche. Hey, let me shut up. Touche.
America TikTok is booming right now.
Yeah, true.
And what they do in China is like they take out or whatever it's called, censor all social media or any content that isn't informant or like athletes doing things, big things, or like science things, stuff like that really educates you. Where in America, we're like, have at the stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And the stupid stuff makes people like addicted to that. They don't learn anything from any of the content.
Let's keep it blunt.
America's sense of humor is rotten right now.
Truly.
There's no actual structured sense of humor. It's just the most random shit ever.
Oh, yeah. And that's gonna put people in a real big hole.
I feel like that's kind of built around social media too. Like, in like the 1900s, people were laughing at like cultural jokes and stuff like that, and but like now it's like people laugh at like I don't know, the dumbest. You can't even think of it. Just
a cat running into a wall.
That ain't gonna lie, bro.
Like
that'll shit'll get me going.
It's either the most random stuff or the most out of pocket stuff.
Yeah.
Like that one thing you showed me. Hey, bro, they're gonna be like hella sixth graders at the function tonight. Like, bro,
no,
what?
No,
what?
No, canceled, canceled.
or like that out of 10 shit.
Oh
like,
yeah.
She's a no. It's like he's a 10 out of 10, but he has kids. Or like he's a 10 out of 10, but he's a kid.
Ooh.
What?
She's a 10, but her feet.
What?
Hey, I want to ask you. I want to
That's
ask
so
you one
stupid.
like that. Real quick question.
Okay.
She's a 10, but she don't know what to eat.
Ooh. 3.
It depends on your
3.
grading
You
scale
just
of woman.
you just literally graded every woman in life a 3.
Yes, and that's because like I just don't like indecisive women. I'm
Well, I guess
indecisive.
that's not every
Like,
woman, you know. Like I'm the same way. If like I'm with a woman and she doesn't know, and she's just not decisive or is like super anxious, like it's okay. You can be anxious, but like I want a leader.
yeah,
Feel me?
You want a leader?
Yeah.
Okay.
take control of me.
Yeah.
Strap
I mean,
me
we
up.
can both be leaders, you know.
Facts. Nah, that's one thing I will agree with that. Followers.
Yeah.
You get it. Dad joke.
Shut up. Don't care.
No, followers a week, man. Followers a week.
And I mean, the social media has created like a whole culture of followers. Like it's either the influencers or the followers who want to be influencers, and that is young society.
To me, that was the whole goal, bro.
What do you mean?
I feel like social media was put in place to make people literal followers.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it kind of built an industry around people wanting to click on your app.
Yeah, and
Be
that's
entertained.
you're not gonna be getting too far with that.
I think social media is like probably one of the most powerful tools at our hand, but it's just used incorrectly.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, I feel like social media could be used to motivate, educate, and what's the word I'm looking for? Not influence, but
Something that
inform?
ends with 8.
What did you just say?
Instigate.
no, that's just me.
He the
that's-
biggest instigator here.
That's kind of that's what they do in China, though.
Y'all, he just tried to
China's-
make us fight right before we filmed.
China's got it
Like,
right.
come on now.
Like America's the one that's kind of like doing anything at all costs to draw on the most amount of people to be addicted to your app. Whereas like say in China, it's like focusing more on education and motivation for people.
Yeah.
Or like, I mean, America is just rotten, 100%. I don't like how we build success off of the abuse of other people. That's like the American model. And I mean, it's become to us building that success off the abuse of ourselves. You know, we fake ourselves to other people to build our own personal success. And we, you know, scam other people like it's nothing. And, you know, that's a popular thing and it's well accepted to, you know, create a scam app or a scam company or, you know, something that doesn't really actually want to give the consumer any actual value. It's just taking their money, and you're using them being, you know, ignorant as means to build success. And that's America. I feel like that's, you know, that's kind of where America is going, or the whole world is going with social media. That's what the social media model is based around, you know, fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Which I feel like people get too caught up in. Like people get to the point where they're caught up in it, they don't know the difference from
Flexing.
reality and socials. Like there's people that have these personas online and you get to meet them in person and they're nothing like that. Like you? Is that you?
Yeah.
I'm something like that, yeah.
Oh, what do you mean, bro? Like
Bro's toxic as hell online.
for real?
When we play video games, bro, like I promise you, I am probably the worst person to play with.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not gonna
are.
lie.
I've hopped off a few times just because you're being annoying.
you the type of player to make a little 12-year-old throw his controller across the room.
If you think I instigate bad in person, just think about online.
Yeah.
Was you that kid that they were talking about with Flappy Bird?
No.
You didn't hear about that story?
What
You
happened?
hear about that?
No. and I
Flappy
don't-
Bird, bro, they made, I guess it was a kid, man, and he just like got so pissed off at the game, bro. He fucked his mom up.
What? What? That doesn't even.
You never
What
heard
are you
that
talking
story?
about? No.
We're talking
L
about,
take.
So
we're
stupid.
talking about, okay, we went from games
Yeah.
to him pissing you off
Yeah.
and being annoying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about the kid, he got annoyed with the game.
And fucked his mom up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that shit's jacked up.
Good, cool story, bro.
Tell it again.
Aiden's a, I ain't gonna say that word. We gonna move on.
I am for sure.
As long as you know, bro.
But I feel like that's kind of, you know, that wouldn't be a problem without social media. You know, people wouldn't be getting so worked up or be prioritizing this, you know, fake faux type of lifestyle where they're, presenting themselves as someone more successful than they actually are when they don't even know what they actually want to do. They just want to be famous, which is really to the core value of wanting to be relevant, where, you can find relevancy in many places and not need to build a career off of the relevancy that you so desire. You can be relevant and, build a career off something that you're actually passionate about. Whereas, the youth is becoming tunnel visioned and being popular. And then they're like, well, let me just get some money from this without even considering what they're actually passionate about. Then you go all these years down the line, say you get popular, say you get successful, and now you're just lost in the fame. And you don't even know what you actually want to be in life. Whereas your options to be something are gone.
I wonder what that percentage is of people that got into like the influencer life and only done it because somebody else did, and like got really big off of it and just doesn't want to do it. Like, but at this point, you're kind of so deep into it.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do or how to do anything else.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you are like ever headed down that road? Like you feel like you won't be able to do anything else, or
no?
Yeah.
I think my main goal is to get back into acting. And the whole TikTok thing was just to get myself confident with being in front of a camera.
Use it as a tool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I mean, with me, like my main goals are like I'm always 20 years down the road, and I'm just working to get to that point. I don't really care about the fame. I just care about creating money to create businesses, to create more money, to create corporations. And the easiest way nowadays to get money is from social media, believe it or not. So if you're entertaining and know how to do it and know how to manipulate people into liking your stuff, then bada boom, bada bink, you're a millionaire.
Elon Musk.
But, I don't know. I think the genuineness of society is degrading and depreciating, and the value of being genuine is just overlooked.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you truly want to be happy in life, you need to consider what you're passionate about and consider where you want to be in the future, rather than considering what your friends all think is cool and making a career out of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said,
You forgot the outro.
Start the whole segment over.
Hey,
No.
go to the next video.
like, comment, subscribe,
Like,
you guys.
comment, like, and comment, and subscribe right now.
Your voice, your opinion. Stay loud. Elzos.
Let us know what you think. Like, sub, your voice, your opinion. Say it loud.
You done?
I'm gonna leave the door
I'm better.
open.
We're
I'm-
canceling him. He's
I'm
done.
better.
He's done, you guys.